Well, 1 year after a meeting of Australia's Attorneys General failed to reach a consensus on raising the age of criminal responsibility, social justice advocates say hundreds of children continue to be jailed every year. Indigenous elders are among those demanding change, with figures showing half of all children in detention are Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander.
This is just a handful of the grandkids that belong to Auntie Rio Alice. She's spent her life fighting to keep Aboriginal kids with their families and out of the legal system.
Too many Aboriginal children incarcerated.
She's joining the call to raise the age of criminal responsibility.
We think it's harsh to say that, OK, we'll lock a 10-year-old up, given the fact that what they're doing is poverty-driven.
At 10 years, Australia has one of the lowest criminal liability thresholds in the world. Health experts say it creates lifelong health impacts
on their development, their psychological development, their physical development.
In the year to 2020, almost 500 kids aged under 13 were imprisoned. 65% were Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander.
Talking about children who, could be in grades as young as 4, who are still losing baby teeth.
July last year, Australia's Council of Attorneys General postponed a decision on raising the age of criminal responsibility to 14. In January, it was pressured again at the UN.
We can change this. It's not like it's something that can't be done. We know it can be done.
While the ACT Attorney General says his government is committed to raising the age, Victoria, New South Wales, WA and Tasmania say they're waiting on the results of ongoing national discussions. The Northern Territory says it's considering the proposal, but its issues are complex. Federal Attorney General Michaelia Cash has been asked to give an update on the progress of changing the laws, issuing a statement. Ultimately, it will be a decision for each jurisdiction whether to raise the minimum age of criminal responsibility. This is primarily an issue for states and territories. Government figures show Indigenous young people are 17 times more likely to be put in detention than others. Social justice advocates say a major rethink is needed in how the legal system treats Aboriginal children, and that begins with raising the age of criminal responsibility.
We should be very mature enough to be able to say we need to take care of these young people in an appropriate manner, not give them another incarceration.
We make our community responsible, make our community accountable. We can do it.
Proposing intervention rather than incarceration before more children are caught in the justice system. Abby Dinham, SBS World News.